Real talk. Real talk, man. It's like you gotta come to the love of the truth. Man. You gotta come to the love of the truth. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at this point. It's like, what I mean, just tell me the truth, man. Yeah. Just tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? At this point, knowing what we know, see what we seen, it doesn't matter how intense, it doesn't matter how hard the truth may be to swallow. And for real, the truth, why should it be hard to swallow? You know what I'm saying? Always gotta be walking in truth. You know what I'm saying? Always gotta be walking in truth. It's a lot of people, they can't they can't handle the truth. Even with this you know, even with this whole you know, the gang stalking. I want to go somewhere else with it, but I'll go here with it. Talk about this. The gang stalking too. It's like, a lot of people, are not able to even handle this. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people not meant. You know what I'm saying? Not able to handle this. You know, and I'm saying along with many other things. But it's always good to walk in truth. You know what I'm saying? Never walk this life, according to lies ever again. You know, that's what another thing I love about where I'm at right now. It's just all truth and nothing but it. No matter how intense it is, no matter how you know, how hard the truth may, switch. What I'm saying, how I view my current reality. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, once the knowledge comes, yeah, once the truth comes, it swings and knocks out, what I'm saying, all the lies. So if you were walking and, what I'm saying, living, according to a certain, mindset or, you know, if you thought something was the origin of something was this and it really wasn't, then the truth comes in. It's like, oh wow. But you live according to the truth. You don't dial back. You don't try to dial back and water down the truth. I think in the world they call it being blue pill. Nah, I'm not going for that. I want the truth at all times, no matter how intense it is. I want the truth. That's all I want. Shoot, that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Paul. I think it was Philippians. I think it was Philippians chapter 2. Paul, he said something like, for the sake of Christ, of Yahusha, he suffered the loss of all things. He suffered the loss of all things, but you know what? He counted it as dung. And yeah, yeah, and I absolutely agree. Everything I've lost, you know, what I'm saying? Everything I've lost, quote unquote, whether it's finances or relationships, though the relationships were counterfeit anyway. You know what I'm saying? I count it all as dung. As dung. Means nothing. Once you know the truth about what's really going on out here and the truth of God, having that understanding that Yahusha, He is with me. He's holding my hand, and my Father is upholding me by His right hand of righteousness, and that I'm always gonna have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. It's like, what else matters? Like, seriously, what else matters? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was sitting there, talking to a young lady a few days ago, and I was telling, saying, it's like a lot of things, down here that, I used to stress and worry about, used to put so much of my energy, my attention, and my time into that did not matter. That did not matter. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's so much stuff down here. Once you really understand the truth of what's really going on out here, yo, so much stuff don't matter. Really, the only thing that matters is God. That's it. That's it. So I said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Most of the relationships I had, that I did lose, they were, they were, um, it was dung. Anyway, there's a bunch of frauds around me. So yeah, okay. So I don't care about that. Finances. I mean, who cares? Who cares about money? I'm starting to get to a point where it's like money is almost like dung to me. Now, is there necessarily anything wrong about money? I'm not gonna say that. You know, the love of it is wicked. Money, money can be used as a defense. Yeah, money can be used as a defense. But you know what I'm saying? Truthfully, like, yo, that don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It can be used as a defense, and it can get you some, things, and it can come in as a convenience, but honestly, yeah, you don't need it at all. Not a lick. Not a lick. Especially when what I'm saying, when I woke up to the gang stalk, and I really thought like that was important. Like, I was so worried about, going through this homelessness thing and not having bread, and it's like you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need that crap. You don't need it. There's a lot of things you don't need, bro. Yeah. Just the Most High Yah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Putting my energy, my attention, and my time into so many things that just do not matter. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah. And I was talking to myself earlier just about, you know, this war game we call gang stalking, you know. And that's exactly how I look at it. Just a war game. There's more war games than this, I believe. This is just one. This is just one. We're going to call it gang stalking. This is just one war game, from the enemy. There's other war games. Like I was just talking about to myself, stuff like the Gemini Man crap. The Gemini Man crap. I didn't watch the movie, but pretty much I think, the movie was about somebody, he was battling his clone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like on this walk, hold up. We know that stuff's real. That stuff happens. I think back to that movie. I think it was The Sixth Day or something crap like that back in the '70s or something. Dude comes home, his clone's there, and it's like a fight breaks out or something. But you know what I'm saying? Like crap like that. I mean, there's other war games. There's other battles. There's other battles ahead. Gang stalking is just one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's much more things, much more battles, much more. There's so much stuff going on down here, bro. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on out there, down here. But I brought up that because the gang stalking. This. For me personally, it's. I mean, how is it not defeated? Defeated in a sense that, yeah, it's still going on, it's still here, but it's it is defeated. It is defeated in the sense that in the sense that you know we have hit financial plummets, we've hit spiritual plummets while going through this, and yet they didn't prevail. Um, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we've been going through this and we just only we only gotten strengthened. The Father has only strengthened us and made us more wiser as time has gone on. It's defeated, and I think honestly, and I think honestly, when it first began, honestly, when it first began, I mean, it kind of blindsides you, catches you off guard a bit because you're not really you're so used to reality being this. You're so used to walking according to the ways of the world, just being spoon fed off of the world's narratives of what's real, of what is reality actually. And then you get hit with the truth, right? And it's like, whoa. So when you wake up to the targeting, the gang stalking, it's like, okay, man, it's a big, and it's crazy. It's something, you probably at first can't really put it all together, but as time goes on, and I mean, this goes with a lot of things. In the beginning of a thing, in the beginning of a set thing, you know, are you gonna immediately get the mastery and beat something? When you first start going at it and first start battling with something, are you immediately gonna get the mastery and defeat it? I mean, no. There's gonna be some back and forth. There's gonna be some you know you know uh, some learning curves. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna but eventually you'll beat it. And I think I feel like what I'm saying. Obviously, you know, still areas of my faith that need strengthening. And obviously, you know what I'm saying. You know, um, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to just various things that do need strengthening. But pertaining to just this, this is something it's like, yeah, it cannot, it can't stop you. They can't stop you. Like, for an example, I was inside of a Dollar Tree. Walked into the Dollar Tree, put my stuff down in the front, went to go leave out. They put a shopping cart in front of, what I'm saying, where my stuff was. And this is usual stuff. It's like, it's nothing, like I said, this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This is normal crap. But, and then that it didn't bother me, but um, it made me think. They try to slow down because all they can try to do is slow down. All they can try to do is slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Frustrate you or discourage you, or they can't stop you. So yeah, same thing with the coffin. I'm sleeping last night. You know what I'm saying? A tear one of these tears, they walk by their coffin. It's like, okay. But I mean that even in itself, okay. I mean, I've been inside of a or what you call it, it was like some bad weather. I had to stay at like a few nights at a homeless shelter, and they were in there coughing, noise campaign. You know, it's a bunch of tears in there. Okay, but I still got a good night's rest. I still slept good. He said, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. He said, they will fight against you, but they will not prevail against you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can I even explain it? I mean, it's just, God is stronger. The actual God, the true living God, the God of Jacob. Yeah, he's stronger. He's just stronger, huh? It doesn't matter what in the world is done or thrown at you. My Father, just and I tell you, another thing when this crap first popped off and went overt, you know, faith level about everything wasn't that strong, but boy, after really, going through the waters, going through some fire, like I said, this walk ain't done yet. We're still gonna go through more fire. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's like the faith is definitely stronger. The confidence, the I mean, I boast in my God daily. I boast in my Holy Father daily, daily. They, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Yah is stronger. We know this. Greater is He that is in me. But yeah, yeah. Man, that's all I want to say there. It's just no, the level of faith is high, and just the understanding that you're gonna go through some seasons where it's gonna be like, oh, okay, you're getting piled on, you're taking some hits, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, they can't stop you. What did he say? Rise, Peter, killing it.